We are joined this evening by the lovely Jeremy Jacobs at the New Players Theatre. Why are we here, Jeremy?
Well, we're here to see, Catherine, the Pretender Agenda. We're here on press night. It's the first play in the new autumn season at the New Players Theatre, which is just around the corner from Charing Cross Tube.
We have artists from boy bands, from soaps. They've all come together for this play about 7 actors who, well, spend the night in each other's company and discuss relationships.
Sounds like fun.
It does sound like fun. Well, we're going to be checking it out, aren't we? And hopefully chatting to some of the cast as well.
OK, Chris, tell us about INC. How did the company start?
We started about 5 years ago. Originally started to do corporate entertainment, and my background is commercial music and dance. So I started an agency for dancers and commercial singers in the UK, and it's gone on to be one of the most successful dance agencies in the UK and singing agencies, which has been great.
Wow, what sort of people do you have on your books then?
Okay, well, over the last sort of 5 years, we've worked with not just people on our books, but sort of a lot of celebrities. So I've recently just done the last two Take That tours. We worked with Madonna last year, Pet Shop Boys, which is about to work with Cliff Richard.
Oh, he's still going.
Yeah, it's his 50th year, so yeah. So it's been an interesting process because I've got to work with a lot of sort of people within the industry and learn a hell of a lot from them, definitely.
Wow, and particularly Madonna, I know she's 1050, a bit like Cliff did a number of years ago. Yeah. How is she to work with?
Frightening. It was only one night. We did a party for her H&M launch, and we did it at the Langham Hotel in London, and first time she addresses you face to face, it can be quite scary, but
thinking this is Madonna.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of sort of blacked out a little bit, but yeah, she's a lovely woman and very, very good at her job, obviously, so it was nice to work with her.
Okay, and you've got a big performance here tonight at the New Players Theatre. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The play I started 3 years ago, and I didn't really have time to finish it, and then I did a job last year up in the north, and I sort of had my evenings free, and I was like, what should I do? And I finished the play. We started workshopping it at the beginning of this year, and the New Players picked it up and said we'd like to put it on, which was great. So I'm very excited to see it come to life tonight.
Hey Chris, and what's coming up after this particular show? You've got something else coming on next month?
We've got a launch of a new professional networking site that we put together at INC called inc.com, which is sort of like your cross between MySpace and Facebook and all that type of thing, but it's sort of like a private members club, if you like, for...
exclusive.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it quite exclusive. It's for actors and singers and dancers and performers and basically theatrical and entertainment-based people. We've also bought a premises over in Covent Garden, which is going to be sort of, again, like a private members sort of feel, with studio space and all that type of thing. So that, when I finish this, is what I'm going to have to devote all my energies to. So yeah, it's quite exciting.
Okay, now in your cast you have an ex-boy band member, Lee Ryan. Have you worked with him previously? Did you work with Blue?
No, funny enough, I haven't worked with him before. A lot of my colleagues have, but I hadn't, and he's just been a joy to work with. In all honesty, he's been brilliant, and he's embraced the whole thing, and it's been great, really, really good.
And how have the rest of the cast been?
Amazing.
Any bits of dirt you want to dish? Come on! One of them must be really hard work. I'm not doing that, I'm not working with him.
No, not at all.
Or her?
It's a bit frightening because they've all gelled so well. I keep waiting for the floor to happen or something to go wrong, but actually they're a good team. They work together as a team well. And when you see the show, you sort of understand how you have to, yeah.
And you haven't had any hissy fits like, I've worked with Madonna, for goodness sake.
I think if you throw tantrums, then it puts time on the day. And we had a very short rehearsal process. We had like 2 weeks. So, the more tantrums you have, the more time you lose. So, yeah, no, it's not good to lose your temper. It's good to keep a nice general atmosphere.
Okay. And look, best luck tonight.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Thank you for coming, and let me know what you think.
Lovely to meet you.
Really, great reaction for a first night. They're normally a bit hostile, but actually everyone was really warm. So yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Thank you for coming.
Australia.
Anita Louise Coombe.
With
Rosemary Coombe. It's a bit of a story.
Hi.
I kind of changed my name to Anita Louise Coombe, but it is technically
Comb.
Comb.
Yeah, just like did. Very much.
I haven't got any hair. But you enjoy the show?
I did very much so. It was very good.
It was
yeah.
The different relationships also. It was like an episode of EastEnders, but 10 times more dramatic.
I think like Mother I think like mother, like daughter, we laughed at all of the same places. We just absolutely cacked with laughter, didn't we? Yeah, mother, like daughter.
And did you feel sympathy for any?
Oh, absolutely.
You did.
So did I, but actually. He had a hard time.
That's the first.
Yeah, the husband. I think it was acted brilliantly. And Chris Minogue is a very, very, very dear friend of mine. I've known him for over a decade now, and he's a fantastic friend of mine, and I'm incredibly proud of him. I think it's a very well constructed piece. I think he's cast it brilliantly. It was good, and I'm very proud of him.
Important thing, really, isn't it? You know. Now, I understand you're here next month yourself, aren't you?
I am, yes. I'd forgotten about that actually, because I'm right in the thick of.
Give yourself a plug. Come on.
Oh, I'm right in the middle of school holidays at the moment, so I'm trying to fill my daughter's days with all sorts of things. But yes, 14th of September, I'm going to be here doing, I don't know, a little bit of cabaret, Chicago.
What's it called?
It's Radio Broadway, and it's Chris Minogue, who wrote tonight's play. Has a company called INC, International Collective, and we are trying to sort of let everybody see a snippet of what Radio Broadway is all about. It's partly corporate events, but it's also a show in its own right. So we're presenting it, yeah, we're putting it together. So
sounds terrific. Now, Mum, are you going to be here for that show?
When is it? No.
You're going back to Australia, are you?
I'm going back to Australia. Yeah. 9th.
That was bad, Tom.
Okay, wow. So you've seen all the sights and anything in particular?
Come over quite often, actually, so I don't need to see all the sights. But I come to see my little granddaughter, Georgia. Yeah.
How old is she now?
27. No, she's 7.
They still need money.
You lied to me last time.
No, she's 7 going on 27, of course. But she's having a sleep at school holidays.
And Mum's not here.
How appetites?
Sorry?
How appetite after this evening?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's the first time I've seen one of them.
Oh yeah, this is what is known as a fig rig actually. It's really good. Now, you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? I've enjoyed it so much. I was actually really excited before. I think we was all really nervous before we went on stage, but I was actually quite excited. I was, it's.
You need to do it. Just like you've been building up all these weeks, and you thought, oh my God, just want to show people.
Yeah, we've been up for like 2 weeks, so I think that's quite. As I've been told, quite yeah. So we pulled it together pretty quick, and there was tonight there's parts in it that we don't always expect them to laugh. Because
it must be weird because you've got an audience in front of you. It's different from rehearsals. So you're thinking, are they going to laugh? Are they going to find that funny?
They laugh at in different nights. We've done it like we see it how they do it, and they don't give us any warning. It's good. Sorry, I'm quite nervous now. I get more nervous doing this.
No, you're joking.
It was like the light relief. We were like, thank God you're there. Because it was like a bit like EastEnders, but it was 10 times worse. It was like, there can't be another twist, surely not. And another one, and another.
I love the end part. The last twist is actually my favourite part because
him to get his comeuppance. I thought he's sort of.
We had his
the middleman, yeah. I thought,
we liked you.
Oh, wicked. I know. I'm glad I got like a light relief part because I think my first play it's nice to actually. No, not yet.
You never know.
No,
You never know.
I did it at school, but I don't know if I'm going to take it to the stage.
I understand you're an actor first thing a second. Is that right? That's what the boys say anyway.
Oh, I don't know.
Guys behind your back.
When I sing, I act that I can't sing.
I suppose most people might think, he was in a boy band. He's not going to be able to do this. But I guess you proved them wrong. She was really good. You're really good.
Yeah, I mean, I've just done a film called The Heavy, which is coming out with Vinnie Jones, Christopher Lee, Shannon Sossaman, Gary Stretch is the main character. That's coming out in a couple of months. So I'm going from the stage to the screen for the next thing. Yeah. It's great. That was years back though. But I mean, I'm just writing a new piece that I'm working on at the moment. It's going to be a TV drama, which I'm finishing and I'm putting together, which hopefully I'm going to be shooting in November. But it's going to be a great. It's pretty cool.
Exclusive.
Yeah, it's the first time anyone's ever talked about it. Yeah, so.
Is there anything you don't do?
I don't jump out of aeroplanes. I try and keep away from that one. Yeah.
Good, well done.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Enjoy yourself tonight?
Yeah, I think so. It's always a bit weird on press night because there's a lot of nerves going around. But
Tell me about your character.
oh God, what you weren't watching? Yeah.
We were, but I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Right. Yeah. I have no idea. Ask the writer. I just say the words. Well, he's not very nice, is he? This character, and it's quite nice to play someone who is a bit of a villain. When it comes out at the end, and he's just horrid, really. Which is,
Sarah, weren't you? 'Cause I was waiting at the end. I thought he's got to get his comeuppance. Something's got to happen to you.
Yeah.
So when it did, we were like,
I know. I always take that. The audience go, yeah. But it's really great to sort of play with being someone who's just that nasty. I mean, afterwards you say to the other actors, I didn't mean it. I'm quite nice.
It was interesting because it is part corporate, it is part about life, which is what INC is all about, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I mean, it is INC that taking over the world, this global dominance. But it is. I think what's interesting about this play being corporate is that a lot of people who come to watch in this theatre in London will be people who work in offices, and I think each of the characters is relatable in some way. Each of the characters is a type that people can relate to, and that they go, oh, that's just like so and so, or that's just like so and so. So that's why I think it works, really. Does it work? I think it works.
Yeah, of course it works.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah.
Kemp knew everything. What was going on in every sort of.
Completely underestimated. What's brilliant is that no one thinks she's just quietly, making everyone's tea.
Yeah, for those Kemps out there, you never know. Yeah, exactly.
Most of them are probably out of work actors, and they're evil. Let me tell you. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks very much.
So tell us a little bit about your character. Obviously we saw the performance and we felt, slightly sorry for you. At first.
Well, I think for Rob it's like he's going on this journey, because for a long time he's been suppressed. He's kind of, he's kind of starting to find his manliness, if you like. He, from being suppressed, and his wife Gina kind of getting on his back a lot, and I think life's kind of passed him by in a lot of ways, and
maybe he sort of had an inkling, because there were some points where we kind of thought that maybe you knew about the affair, so he just didn't want to face it, as you say, just let life continue.
I think for some people it's easy to stay where you are, and even though that you might want to change things, it's just easier to keep going down that same road, because you know what it's like, you know how to handle things. But then when change comes along, whether it's good or bad, and I suppose for some people
you didn't want to rock the boat, you just want to continue with life.
Yeah, because it's, for example, if it was to be confronted earlier on, then it's not just about splitting up. It's like, where do I live, or what do I do? There's the savings. There's all these other things. But then it's kind of got to that point within the play where it's kind of like, hang on, there's so many things here that I can't ignore, and there's
it just kept coming.
Exactly.
No, there's like twist, and there's another
one. So yeah, and it's kind of like, I think he kind of reached that point where it's like now or never, and it's like, well, okay, I'm going to go a different road now. So I like to think he finds, the man in the play, which is great. So
I must admit, we did at first think, Gina, she's a bit of a bitch,
Yeah,
she's been sleeping around, but then I felt some sympathy for her, particularly when, the boss turned his back on her.
Well, you see, I don't know, because I'm looking at it from a totally different point of view, do you know what I mean? But, no, I can say you might sympathise with her, but I get...
Clearly, I think she felt that, what, she was having this affair, that maybe, it was going to be for life. She was going to leave you were safe, you were a bit predictable, he was slightly more adventurous, so maybe she should have seen it coming, but...
Yeah, but that's the thing, is this, the grass is always greener, but when you're on that other side, I mean, look at Rob, he's good looking, he's in a steady job, he'll probably do anything you ask of him, which could be good and bad, and I think through time, maybe in their marriage they kind of reach the pizza phase, where it's kind of like, well, should we have pizza? Well, let's have pizza.
Is this a proper terminology we're using now? Is this sort of Jeremy Kyle school of relationships?
I don't know, yeah, no, it's been a fantastic ride, and Sue's been brilliant. There was a moment I said, so should we practice, you beating up on me and things, but she didn't want to do that, but she didn't
want to get down the method route. She thought, I'll get you on the night.
Yeah, she wanted to save it until it all happened then in front of a big audience. But I was quite happy for her to beat up on me, and kick me down and all that kind of... Exactly, the modern man finding his feminine side.
How was it working with the rest of the cast? Are they great?
It's fantastic. It really is. there's.
What was that laugh for? There's a bit of a cheeky laugh.
Well, you know, you kind of have an idea of people, and then you actually get to meet them.
Who are we talking about in particular? Oh, come on.
Well, I tell you what, look, Lee, bless him.
We were saying that. We thought boy band member, we thought can he act, you know?
Well, that's the thing, because I mean, you know, he's the first boy band member I've ever met in my life, and you know, I mean, he's had huge success and things, and I wonder what he's going to be like. And I tell you what, he's a top bloke. He really is, and he's funny as well.
We spoke to the director, Ellen. He said Lee was just a natural. He was like,
he's just, I don't know, he's just got this thing for chicken satay. He can just sell that line. So, but no, I mean, all at once, no. But no, it's been really, really good. Ben who plays Piers, he's been great. He's actually got a bit of a cold, so tonight he's done really, really well because his throat was playing him up.
here we go. Here comes the temp. Let the temp through. Get out. Nice turn now.
Right.
You've had your moment.
You've had your moment. It's done well. The boy's done well. Now, we loved your Lancashire accent. Now, where are you from exactly?
I'm from a little place called Bacup, which is near Burnley, so it's genuine Lancashire accent. I'm from Lancashire.
B-A-C-U-P.
B-A-C-U-P. People spell it, no, pronounce it back up, but it's Bacup.
Bacup.
Yeah, Bacup.
Like Bury.
Like Bury. Yeah, like Bury. Yeah, but I say berry, as if you spell it like a berry. But it's not, it's Bury.
Yeah. Tell us about your character. It was wonderful.
She's a bit mad, isn't she? She's kind of the catalyst for a lot of things. Barking mad.
Yeah. What you saw?
That's what I mean, though. She's really down the line, dead straight down the line. You won't have no messing with her. But she's one of those characters as well, like, when she says it, she goes, oh my God, I can't believe that. Did I say that out loud? You know, one of those. And I do that myself, though. I say things and I go, I can't believe that came out loud. So yeah, no, she's a brilliant character, brilliant, and so much fun to play. And it's great when we had such a lovely audience today, and they were just so, you know, on the ball, reacting, like going, oh, you know, it was brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
No, we thought you were great.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, loved it. You know,
all up here tonight.
It certainly is. Isn't it?
Isn't it? I'm terrible. Honestly. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to enjoy and to chat to the stars.
Oh, well, I'm not a star.
Of course you are.
No, I'm not a star.
In the making.
Oh, maybe. That'd be nice. I might not work again.
Have you worked with the director before, or is this?
I've never worked with Chris before. No, I just met him for an interview.
Good.
Oh, you go get yourself a drink.
Oh, you need one. What do you want?
No, I've never met him. I haven't met him before this, and had an interview, and we had a nice chat, and then got offered the part, and it was brilliant. And just such a lovely cat, you know.
But you all seem like you genuinely really like each other. Everyone we've spoken to, nobody's sort of given the impression that maybe things aren't, you know, that great. Everyone's been like, no, everyone's really nice, and they genuinely look like they mean it.
And I genuinely mean it. The cast, we've been really lucky. There's not one person, Joanna, you're going, oh God, he is doing mine, or she's doing me. And it's nice, we've all clicked. And I think that's what helped, because we only had 2 weeks rehearsal. So
which is a really short
time. Really short time, but we've had a great director, you know, we've got a great lot of people behind us, and with having a nice cast, we've just kind of like gone, come on, let's do this together. Team spirit.
As you say, I mean, everyone else except for yourself are supposed to be really quite close. We're nice to each other because we work together and we have to be nice to each other kind of way, do you know what I mean?
Exactly, but no, it's lovely. We're all really nice, lovely cast, lovely group, lovely, everyone at INC, yeah, brilliant. Fantastic.
And have you ever worked in an office before?
I've worked in a couple of offices, yeah.
And how did you find it? Was it a bit like this?
A little bit. You always have you always have the little one who's like, you know, you always have the beautiful girls who are always dressed like beautiful, and you know, you do have it a little bit, but you know, not as bad as that.
No, bloody hell.
It's extreme there.
Exactly. It's like Jeremy Kyle EastEnders.
Yes.
It was
all rolled into one.
Absolutely.
All rolled into
it's brilliant. Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank
really,
you.
Really,
really nice speaking.
No worries. And you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay. Do Lisa. Lucy. Lisa. Can you hold my water, please? No. We're doing it together.
We are.
Now.
Okay, yeah.
What happened in the end?
I can't tell you what happened in the end.
Oh.
Have you not seen it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not telling everyone else what happened in the end.
Of course not.
We're all gay.
But happy.
And happy, yeah.
Now.
Your character, I felt, was one of the nicest.
Yes.
Which is kind of hard considering most of them were
Plain nice.
yeah, not too nice. But yours seemed genuinely nice. I mean, you did make an effort with Kate, at the beginning, you know, you tried to, you know, make conversation and all that sort of stuff.
I'm pleased you thought that came through, because playing nice is really hard, I have to say. When you've got such big characters and, you know, very funny characters, and then you've got Gina, who's very verbal and vocal and, you know, vile, so you've got something to label, whereas nice is difficult to play, so trying to find some more oomph, you know, was kind of difficult. But
You made the most effort with her out of everyone in the office who
Yeah.
was, you know,
I think
more concerned with themselves. You made a, you know, a bit of an effort with her.
Kate was, I mean, I think my character would be one of the only people to go in the morning and go, hello, you're right, you know, whereas everyone else would just ignore her. So, no, it was important to kind of get an element of realism in it, I think, you know, amongst such big characters. So, hopefully, that's what came through. Fantastic.
I thought it was, I mean, we enjoyed it, didn't we, tonight? I mean, yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
So many levels also. I mean, it was, I hate to harp back to EastEnders. It was like an episode of EastEnders, but yet there was more intrigue going on. So more intrigue.
That's actually why, when I read the script at first, I thought it was very telly, it was very soap, it was very kitchen sink drama stuff, about relationships, and people love watching that Nosy Parker stuff. People love being nosy. That's exactly what this show is about, I think, and it could work equally well on telly, and that's what really attracted me to taking the job, so yeah.
And what was it like working, so obviously working with Lee, it's his first big theatre?
Pain in the bum, Lee Ryan.
Funny you should say that.
Yeah, he said.
No, he's lovely. He's a cheeky chappy. He's, you know, he's full of energy, full of beans. He's a nut. Do you know what? He's a very charming man. You know, amongst all this hyperactivity and like, I can't keep still for a minute. Lee is very, very charming, chivalrous. You know, would help somebody if they're in trouble. And it's nice to kind of not be showing him the ropes as such. I'm not, you know, being patronising, but it's nice to kind of just, if somebody wants to learn, he's a bit of a sponge at the moment, which is great. So we're kind of just showing him the road.
You two, out of everybody, have got to have a bit of chemistry, because you were the ones who's, you know, sort of like the couple that are there, rather than
I mean,
the future. Right?
yeah, so it helps he's good looking. It does help that Lee Ryan's attractive. So no, I hope that we work well together as a couple, and that was believable. That's the main thing about making something believable. And so I kind of had to just go resort back to being childlike almost, because that's very Lee, you know. And you kind of just think, in order to make this work, I've got to be a bit of a big kid, really, you know. So yeah, hopefully that came across. Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I done?
You're done. Can we get? We want to get
The tall guy.
the tall, good-looking bloke.
Oh, he's so gorgeous. Go and get him.
Right. Now, are you the tall, good-looking one or the bastard?
Hey, I like that, because most people go for, bastard first, but you go tall, good looking. Very good.
We've got to be tactful.
Thank you very much. That, you know, that's done a lot for me. Got me right here. No, right here.
Now, James, tell me about it.
Tell you about what? Well, they're giving this out free. This is my third tonight, and I'm hoping to have a couple more.
So it's Jeremy and Kat.
Kat, nice to meet you.
Hi, Kat, nice
Congratulations,
to meet you. Thank you very
fantastic. Was there much research done into the role, or does it come quite easily to you?
I've never been particularly nice. So, and I've always thought that has been, you know, a bad thing until Chris asked me to come on this, and I thought, hey, it's going to work for me, you know. So that's good. No, I'm really nice.
Take the microphone.
See, you wasn't interested in her all along. You see,
Take the microphone, Kat.
Damn it all.
So did you get on well with the other members of the cast?
They're all bastards. All of them, honestly. And that's
Diva, loads of demands.
He's weird, actually, because I share a dressing room with him, and he has got some really peculiar. Oh, sorry, no, I won't mention it. No. No, they're all. Do you know what? They're all really nice. No. They're all fine.
And have you worked with the director before, or is this
I
new?
worked with Chris once before, yeah, on something. It was in a sort of off-Broadway kind of massage parlour sort of thing. We sort of.
Not everyone's cup of tea, I'd imagine, but probably
We did a play in the King's Head together once.
Okay.
And I worked. The last play I did.
King's Head is a top place in North London. She's from the South London. That's the trouble. He's
You're a South Londoner. I love fried chicken. The last play I did was with Lucy Benjamin, and then we ended up together again, which is yeah, kiss me, please, kiss me.
So EastEnders maybe for you, Lucy decides to get back, or
Yeah,
would you draw the line there?
What EastEnders? I'd do anything really top quality. Right answer?
I mean, how many years? Don't knock it. This is like EastEnders in a way.
TV, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's going out to Miramax and HBO, isn't it?
I heard
Of course.
Well, I'm half American. I'm half American. No, I'll try it again. Take 2.
Do that again.
I would maybe animation. Delete that.
Animation. That's it. I'm not so tall in animation.
I like him. He's funny.
Yeah. Any old thing, honestly. Any old cattle.
You better went alright tonight.
It's been really. We've only had 2 weeks rehearsal.
Everyone keeps saying it's an excuse. The professionals. What is this?
Because this is like our 3rd week's rehearsal. Really, it feels like because you flesh it out on the 3rd week.
It's
You know.
nicer to get an audience in front of you, surely, because that way you really.
I'd rather have an audience in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Isn't that what they say?
He's coming all the good ones tonight, I tell you, he really is.
You find it funny or not, Jeremy?
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Kat.
You better went alright. Point of view, it was really good.
Did they enjoy it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who cares about them? Shove them in a hot room for an hour and a half. That's what I say. Make them pay. Thank you very much. Cheers. And you too, Jeremy.
You're a star, James.
I'm holding my microphone, Jeremy. Thanks.
Hello.
How are you feeling after that?
Feeling all right. I was so nervous tonight, I can't tell you, because we've only had 2 weeks rehearsal. It's the most nerve-wracking thing I think I've ever done. It really.
You're joking.
No, honestly, it is.
Why?
I don't know. It was just because it's such a small space as well. So it's, you know, it seemed to go all right. Yeah, it seemed to go really well, but it's still really nerve-wracking. But I'm glad it's over. I can enjoy it now. Start enjoying myself.
Someone else said that it works for TV, it can work on the theatre. Do you agree with that?
Sorry?
It works for TV, or it can work on TV, it can work in the theatre?
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful piece of writing. I mean, I think Chris has done a marvellous job with it. So, and it does feel very, you know, when you're performing it, it feels a very natural piece. But it's still like first nights, you know, I think really we all felt like we need to, you know, it's a piece that you need to sit back on. And because it was like Scary Biscuits tonight, because it's first night, and, you know, first night, so everybody gets nervous.
It came across as if you've been doing it for a couple of weeks at least. Really, this was not a first night as far as we're.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's what we like. Yeah.
You just say that. I'm telling you, as a, you know, we know about films, not quite so much about theatre, you know.
Right,
but
yeah.
we know we loved it.
Yeah.
We loved it. Now tell me about your character. Go on.
Well, Gina, I play this amazing bitch, a real bitch of a part, and I love her, and I'm actually turning into one. I'm a bit of a method actress, so I'm starting to wear really high shoes because I'm only 5'1", and I'm starting to like walk like Gina. She has a certain walk, Gina, you know, a bit of a power walk. Yeah, so it's a brilliant character to play. Fantastic, yeah.
Thanks ever so much. Best of luck with the rest of the run.
Thank you very much.
Well, you've just come back from Edinburgh.
Yes, in the show Mathilde.
Well, you played
Mathilde. Let's get that right.
Now, is it the French Mathilde or an English Mathilde?
The French. It's actually the story of the necklace. I don't know if you know that story. It's quite a famous story. It's an amazing story. I won't go on about that too much because we're here tonight to see a fantastic play, which I loved and laughed at and felt embarrassed about, and you know.
No, why were you embarrassed?
Because they got themselves in rather awkward situations, and I always put myself in that position. Would I ever do that, or would I ever say that? And
couldn't believe it.
Squirming a little bit and laughing, and it was good fun.
Good. What are you up to next?
I'm doing my I've just recorded a jazz album, and it's being mixed at the moment. It's a jazz album with a twist.
Where can we see you live?
Well, I have no definite, absolute plans. I think that Mathilde is coming to London.
Good.
Which is a good thing. But also, I'll be doing loads of gigs with my 16-piece band, and I'm planning. I haven't booked it yet, but I'm planning to do Edinburgh next year. Probably about 12 performances in Edinburgh with a big band, and of course other places too.
Busy lady.
Always.
Place to be, isn't it?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks ever so much, Francis.
You're very
Cheers.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Holly Burford.
Hello.
Enjoy yourself tonight?
I did very much, thank you, yes. It was a great night. It's a good night, good buzz.
In what way was it great, do you think?
I think because the kind of play that it is, it's very good fun, and it's very light-hearted, so I think the people coming along have come out and had a good time, good night, a few of our lovely cocktails and canapes, and they're all happy, yeah.
Yes, we enjoyed the cocktails very much. I would have said light-hearted, but with an edge.
Oh, it's definitely got a dramatic edge to it, and there's a few oohs, ahs going on in the audience, which is great. So, yeah, it's a little bit different.
The more oohs, the better.
Oh, absolutely. A bit more scandal. We love that. Yeah.
Now, how long does this the play run for?
It's on for another 4 weeks now. So it finishes the 27th of September. So it's quite a long run here. That's good.
Book up soon, because it's quite well supported, isn't it?
To be honestly, I think book up soon, because I mean the support we've had tonight has been fantastic, and the cast are really, really strong. They're actually really good, and they only had a couple of weeks sort of rehearsing at it, so they pulled it together really well. Good group of actors, so yeah, I think definitely if you want to get in, book soon.
Book now.
Book now, indeed, yeah.
Book lots.
Yeah, book lots of tickets.
And they can book where? What's the website?
They can go to our website, which is newplayerstheatre.com, and from there all the booking information is there. Okay.
Holly, thanks ever so much.
So, thank you. Okay.
I think you do well.
There we go. I get used to you guys now.
You haven't said anything yet. We're almost finished.